Yeah.
Robert, thanks very much for having me here today. You're at the Beeches Stud, just outside Tallow. Beautiful weather, and the weather certainly helps your job as well with these stallions and the mares, of course.
Of course it does. Of course it does, Davy. This is the prime time now for the breeding season, and the sun certainly helps.
Here to see the star himself, Crystal Ocean, who has made an impressive start to his stud career with his 4-year-old maidens and point to points. 5 winners on the board already. I suppose the standout one is Crystal Destraval of Columboge, who topped the Tattersalls Cheltenham Festival sale. So you must be delighted with the start that he's made.
Absolutely. You know, he's doing what we hoped he would do. He was a world champion racehorse himself, and it's great to see his stock doing so well now.
What does he bring to the table for mares that visit him?
Well, he as you can see, he's a gorgeous looking horse. He's full of quality and presence, and a very intelligent horse. He really just puts that extra bit of quality into his stock. They've great action, they're great walkers, and they can gallop too.
They can, they jump, and I suppose most importantly, they all seem to show a great turn of foot, which is very important, no matter what distance a horse is racing over.
Certainly, and they also seem to have the will to win, you know, which is very important.
Crystal Destraval, I was there the day he won Lisrona for Colin, and I was there obviously at the festival sale when Harry Derham and Ed Bailey bought him for 400,000 to top the sale. And I was saying to the lads earlier on when they were getting him ready to take him out for me, Crystal Destraval, very similar to his father, and of course his mother is here as well.
She is. Aurora Destraval is on the farm here. She was a very good race mare in her own right, and it's great to see her son doing so well.
5 winners on the board and point to points already. Crystal Destraval, of course, being the first, then followed up with Green Hint for Ross Crawford. She's a fair maid, the one mare out of them all who looked very impressive when she won amongst Grange and was bought last week in Aintree by Jerry McGrath from Paddy Turley. Freshers Week in Taylorstown on Saturday for Cormac Doyle, and his brother Eamon produced, of course, Crystal Island at Rathcannon. So as we mentioned already, the perfect start.
Absolutely. You know, we're just delighted. Everything seems to be falling into place for him, and hopefully those horses will go on and do more on the track in the future.
How is he in terms of here in his job in itself and day to day? Is he easy to manage?
He is. He's fine. He's a tough horse, but he's easy to manage. He's relaxed. He has his own paddock and his own area where he goes out every day, and very good horse to cover, very fertile, and it's all good.
Of course, what they're doing on the track, winning, as the 5 that we mentioned, and you're very busy with all these mares wanting to visit them then. So with the upcoming store sales, especially the Derby sale, which we've seen so many of them sell next year, that's a very important place that now they sell well again this year.
Of course it is, and you know, the fact he's getting the winners will be a great help. They'll be sought after in the sales now.
I'd imagine people are going to be very keen to get him after the start that he's made.
Yeah.
You've plenty of sires here, you're very busy here. Idaho we see as well. He's done very well with point to points and on the track as well.
He certainly has. He's the sire of Idaho's son, who's a very good bumper horse for Harry Fry. Ran very well in the Cheltenham bumper this year, was a little unlucky in running, and he's bred some very good point-to-point winners as well, including the Gain final winner, Carry On Heidi for the Bargery family, who are a local family.
Only down the road.
Absolutely, and everybody was delighted to see the Bargeries having a big winner like that.
Absolutely, a good friend of mine actually rode the winner, Bertie Finn. So and I was there on the day. So Luxembourg, very popular here at the moment for you, and he's going to be a sire that's going to keep you very busy.
Absolutely, Davy. Luxembourg, we were just delighted to have Luxembourg here. He was a high-class racehorse, Group 1 winner at 2, 3, 4 and 5 by the great Camelot, who was by the great Monjou. So it's the golden line really for National Hunt, and you know, he's very busy. He's been well supported by the breeders. Most of the top breeders are breeding to him, and with some very good mares as well.
You can tell an awful lot, I find, Robert, in a very short space of time by just walking into the stable or being at the stable door with him. He just shows a great laid-back attitude, which is very important.
It is, it is. He's a very laid-back horse, and he's very good at his job. He seems to be very fertile as well, and you know, it's all good.
Run us through the rest of your sires then.
Yeah, so we have Pile Driver here. His first crop are just foals on the ground now, and he's getting lovely big foals, scopy, rangy foals, good walker, so delighted with him. The next one is Mahler, who's been a great servant. He's
another Cheltenham Festival winner this season for Paul Nolan.
For sure, yeah, for sure. It's great to see it, and he's just a very good sire. He's third in the sires list at the moment, and he's been a great horse over the years for us. The next one is Wings of Eagles. Is doing very well. He's started off really well now, and from the Montjew line as well, and I think he's going to be a very good sire.
He's made a good start, like you said, but track and point to points. Horses seem to, again, they stay and show a great turn of foot, don't they?
They do, they certainly do, and he's going to be busy as the year goes on. And we also have In Swoop here, a German bred horse. So it's great to have some German blood here. They're very good horses, and he's a lovely quality horse, great walker, and he gets lovely foals. So he's one for the future. And we also have Bolshoi Ballet, who's a really good looking horse, big strong horse by Galileo out of an Annaba mare, and he won 2 Grade 1s in America, and he was a very high class horse. Aidan O'Brien rated him very highly.
Yeah. Basically something for everybody here then, Robert.
For sure, yes, we have something to suit everybody's pocket here.
And as you can see, already only here over an hour, plenty of boxes and trailers up and down the lane, and if that wasn't happening, I suppose there'd be something wrong, wouldn't it?
Yeah, true. At this time of the year, we always hope to be busy, and we're very busy at the moment, so it's all good.
A lot of mares on site here as well. I've seen a lot of foals out in the field as well.
Yeah. We've lots of mares of our own, and also boarding mares here, so it's a busy place.
Good. Well, listen, Robert, thanks very much for having me this morning. Very enjoyable, and it's great to obviously see all the sires, but especially, of course, Crystal Ocean.
You're very welcome.